I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Hi, how are you all doing today? I'm doing well. I just filmed a look that was inspired by Kylo Ren. You know, Kylo Ren. Put him on the screen. I've always thought he was really cool and I like his aesthetic a lot, so I was like, I'm kind of feeling like a look off of him, you know? We're not Ben Swallow today, we are Kylo Ren. I will just go ahead and get right into it. I'm probably going to be doing a voiceover to make it easier for you guys. Also, we're ignoring the wig. I'm not good at wigs. I put some of my widow's peak out because like my head is so big. Like, that just looks so stupid. It looks like so obviously fake. And now it looks like 3% less fake, you know? Anyway, I'll keep watching. We're priming with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Just all over the lid, getting a good base. And then I'm using the Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. And this is that neon red shade in the corner called Prick. And I actually tested this look out with a few different reds. And this is the one that I felt like gave the most pigment payoff. It's like the brightest red after like building up. So I'm just taking a brush and like putting the pigment in the crease there. And then with this Profusion Moonstone palette, there's a matte black shade called Witchy. And I'm packing that on the lid right below the crease and kind of just blending that in as I'm packing it. And I'm just really building that pigment up there. And I kind of touched up the red too to blend. So then I'm going in with some concealer. I was watching a video where she did this neon glowing eyeliner and she did concealer, like a line kind of in the crease in the middle of where we did that red. And then she packed it with her pigment. So the video I watched, she did a pink look. I'm doing red for Kylo Ren. So I was going between that Prick color from the Jeffree Star palette and just like a regular concealer. Probably the Tarte Shape Tape is what I was using. So I was taking turns packing the pigment and setting it, and then I was kind of blending like the black up into it. And then this is the NYX Epic Wear liner in just white. And I decided to go ahead and do that. I couldn't quite get the tutorial down to where it looked like a glowing lightsaber, so this is kind of like what I came up with. And then I was going over that red and that black in between. And I wanted to leave in here cleaning up the fallout. I decided to do this look before I did any of my face makeup. So I took a makeup wipe and just cleaned up the look. And then for my rest of my look, I put that, like the other eye and my foundation and everything on. And then I was using this blush. This is the Wet n Wild Jelly Stain. I think it was part of the Halloween line. It was just red and I gravitated towards it because this is a red look. And then I was going in with that Prick color again under my eye. Just kind of really blending that out to give some under eye pigment. And then closer to the eyelid, we're going back in with that Profusion Witchy color. Just smoking that out. And to even darken this look up, we are using just a retractable liner. I'm not sure what brand this is, or I think this is actually one you sharpen. Just any black eyeliner will do. And then I wanted to add some glitter because this look was super. So this is the Profusion Moonstone palette, and this color is called Moody, which is very appropriate for Kylo Ren. He is a moody, angsty Sith Lord. And I was just kind of putting that everywhere I put highlight. I was feeling a glitter highlight. And the lip color we did, this is Colourpop Avenue. This ended up being a little brighter. I was kind of wanting more of a deep crimson red. I almost did black. And then I thought about doing black and then red in like the middle, like a black outline with red. So any kind of lip color would go, but I was just kind of feeling red this day. And for mascara, I'm using a Profusion one. Any mascara will be. I decided to do lashes, even though the look is so dark you can't even really see them. But these are the Black Moon Cosmetics in Cancer, and I was just placing those on. They're really wispy, so I was hoping that you could kind of see them at least from the outside or from the side angle. And then once I got those placed, I was just making sure I liked them from the side. And we're not done yet. You know why? Because Kylo Ren has a scar. So we are trying to do a scar here. I am using the Colourpop lip liner in Oh Snap. It's kind of just like a flesh tone. As close to a flesh tone as I could get. And I was following this picture I was looking at, and I was just very carefully tracing where it looked like in my guide. And then this is the Morphe 35C palette, and I was using 3 different tones to kind of add some depth. I was using, I mean, honestly, I was using between all 3, interchanging. Wherever I felt like needed depth, I was putting the lighter color kind of on the outside and the deeper colors towards the middle. So I was going back and forth, just looking at the picture and looking at the scar and seeing. This is something kind of like really new to me to try. I did a little practice scar on my hand before I tried to film this, and it turned out pretty good. And I felt like it needed to be a little deeper, so I went in with this kind of burgundy shade, because you can see on his scar, I mean, it's fresh in some, and then it's not, and I wanted to look more like a really fresh wound, like kind of like a really fresh scar. So I was like, I'm gonna go in with this burgundy shade and try to add it to the middle to really deepen it up. And I was kind of blending the outside. And then this is Rigid Collodion. This is by the brand Mehron. Hope I'm saying that right. But it's basically a scarification liquid. I ordered it off of Amazon. It's clear, and you put it and it kind of tightens your skin to make the appearance of a scar. So I put that one layer on, and then I was like, I want to add some more depth. So I went back in with that burgundy shade in the middle, and I was just looking at the picture and looking at where I wanted some more depth, and I was going in a few places to just add a little bit more. This is kind of my first time playing with like stuff like this, but I really liked it. You just got to be really careful around your eyes. You do not want to get this anywhere near your eyes. I was being extra cautious because I did not want it. It's kind of like really liquidy and runny, and I didn't want to get too much on the brush and like have it drip. And I did a second coat of it, going back in anywhere that I want to kind of add some more. I think this might be the coolest I've ever looked in my entire life, not gonna lie. Are we entering our villain era? I think so. Anyway, how's the scar looking? This is my first time using Rigid Collodion, so I practiced this morning on my hand first, you know? Well, I was having a hard time getting it off, and then on the back of it, it says something about needing spirit gum remover. Guess who doesn't have that? It's me. I don't have that. Also, we're not going to talk about the wig. Listen, y'all, my head is huge. It's way too big for wigs, so get what you get or don't throw a fit. Put some of my regular hairline out. I think I should have plucked some of this. And I totally like braided some back. I feel like that's something Kylo Ren would do, right? Zoom in on the look. Alright you guys, this is a look that took me several months of preparation. I had to get a lot of stuff to do this with. I hope you guys liked it. This is probably the hardest I've ever worked on a video. Yeah, I'm absolutely doing a voiceover because I had like to concentrate too much on this to like try to explain what I was doing as I was doing. Like, this took a lot of concentration. The scar looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm gonna have to find some more looks that involve scars. I feel like I'm serving like The Witcher. I was going for Kylo Ren. I feel like this is kind of a look Kylo Ren would wear, you know? It was kind of inspired by this video I found a couple months ago. I'll link it in the description. This girl was going for like neon glowing eyeliner, and I like saw that and I was like, I got inspiration. So I felt like it was almost too bright outside. Can you guys see it just fine? I don't know. Also, when I move, the stuff has my skin so taut, like I can feel it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. I'm gonna put my Instagram stuff in the description as always. I also have a hair Instagram that I post like my work if you want to follow me as a hairstylist. I don't ever talk about that for some reason. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Look how much better I look without that godforsaken wig on. Also, I got some of that rigid Collodion in my hair, so wish me luck trying to take this all off.